I tagged it as a tagline, hip hop theatre, mainly because I wanted to attract the hip hop audience who could basically give me some kind of validation, which is what I needed at the time. So after that first show in London, basically it completely sold out, and the theatre had this brand new hip hop audience that it had never seen before, so I think it worked.
Breaking convention. Breaking convention. Breaking convention.
So 20 years on, I am now artistic director of Breaking Convention, the International Festival of Hip Hop Dance Theatre. We're based at Sadler's Wells in London, one of the biggest high art venues in the world. And for the last 12 years, we've done like 5 UK tours, and we featured over 5,000 dancers from over 20 countries around the world and around the corner. And last year, we were really lucky enough to go to our first international date, which was the Harlem Apollo, literally a stone's throw away from where hip-hop culture began. It was just so excited, man. But unfortunately, it was so good, it raised loads of questions. For example, you know, this was always intended to be a platform by which the hip-hop community could be valued, to create an industry that we can play by our own creative rules and perform to an audience that understands the language. Also, to be an alternative to all of the negative imagery that we see in the media about hip-hop today. I mean, really, hip-hop could be an institution. Ugh. In 2011, I was awarded an MBE for my services to dance. Problem is, the political activist in me would not accept it. So, but I wondered, you know, for all of the recognition that I've been fighting for all my career, this symbolized acceptance, and I rejected it. So, I wrote a hip-hop theatre piece about it. I wrote a piece called The Letter, and it features 6 characters that were all speaking to me about my decision. So, I'm going to do one of the characters. Do you mind if I do one of the characters for you right now? His name's Nigel the Mechanic. So what, Jonzi? Are you going to take it? Okay, so you're going to take it, innit? It's a simple question, brethren. Are you going to take it? Right, because that's a disrespect, my brethren. Member of the British Empire. What kind of membership? It's like they can't remember shit, like rape, pillage, dismembered kids, some horrendous shit. And if you accepted it, well, then you accept their shit. You know what? Give me a VBE, victim of the British Empire. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands at times of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Block Martin Luther King Jr. About. What now? Richard, do they pay you? No! Liberties! So they brand your achievement with a badge of allegiance to an empire that's thieving like a pack of demons. Colonialism is in fact bereavement, where they embedded an axe into our mental being. Left us blacks believing that us blacks are heathens. They gave us the Bible, then took our land like we're even. So the missionary position left us actually bleeding. I'll tell him to take it back with a whole stack of reasons. To accept it would be an act of treason. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Look, Malcolm X, remember the lesson. And there's enough to stand up for. You've seen that shit on telly, our government's foreign policy, the WikiLeaks conspiracy, the murder of innocents in police custody, like Smiley Culture, Mark Duggan. I could go on and on and on, but I will stop at John Terry. So, is hip-hop, or can hip-hop be an institution? Well, considering all of the advancements that it's done in culture over the last 40 years, it probably already is. Thank you very much, guys.